Let me paint a picture. You're standing at the line, sticks ready, and the judge is behind you, staring you down as if he's about to write everything that could possibly go wrong in this set that you're about to play. Your heart's doing backflips and your hand just forget what a drum is. And you're thinking, why do I fall apart when it matters most? That moment, that's what we'll be looking at today. The difference between shaky playing and top grade playing is not just technique. It's a mental routine that people don't often talk about or practice. And I'll show you exactly what that is. Think of your brain as a dodgy Wi-Fi connection. When you're at practice, you've got full bars. But during a performance, there's one bar, there's a system error, there's buffering, something of the sort. This mental routine is basically just your internal hotspot. It's stable, it's there waiting for you in case your nerves ever want to self-destruct. Most drummers think that a performance is based purely just on how good you play. Yes, it's obviously an important factor, but it's not just that. When the pressure hits, your hands only do what your mind lets them do. And this is why mental routines matter so much. They sort of just give your brain something solid to hold on to in case you need a safety net during your sets. Think about that shanky feeling you feel before you start your set. That feeling of nerves. And I hope I'm not the only one that's felt this before. When your heart's racing, your body is really stiff, your shoulders are stiff, and you're just overthinking every note that you're about to play. That's sort of your mind panicking because it doesn't have a set routine to follow. And having these mental routines is sort of what cuts through that. The main point of these mental routines is to help you get to that smooth, controlled state that we all want to be in. And that state is called flow state. And this is basically when timing, control, and focus just click. So let me give you an example of what I perceive to be a fairly good mental routine. Just bear in mind that these routines don't need to be complicated, it just needs to be repeatable and personal. So step 1 is a breathing reset. So take 2 to 3 deep breaths. This instantly just calms the nerves and relieves any tension that's in your body. Step 2 is a cue word or a cue phrase. This is sort of like your mental switch. And fun fact, your brain actually works better when it's got less instructions to follow. And please don't overthink this. It's not some Hogwarts magic spell.
You're going to take someone's eye out. Besides, you're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
It's just something that needs to be short and sweet. So something like relax and flow, or keep it with the beat, or the one that I say before a set is relax, you've got this. Step 3 is visualization. In the first episode of Mindset Monday, I spoke about the importance and how powerful mental routines can be for you. So just before the set, before even thinking about starting those 3 beat rolls, just mentally visualizing the good set. Picture going into the set clean. Hear the sound, feel the tempo, and just picture it happening exactly right. And point 4 is a trigger action. And this is sort of just like a cue that starts your musical flow. It could be bouncing your stick, it could be rolling your shoulders, or what I tend to do is I tend to wipe my hands on my kilt. Okay, so now you've got this amazing mental routine, but what about during the performance? Just keep in mind that once you're in, your routine doesn't stop. It's what keeps you locked in, what keeps you focused. If you make a mistake, just take a deep breath and continue.
Puff out your chest, take a deep breath, you're gonna be okay.
Don't focus on what you played before, but focus on what you're currently playing. And just remember that the judge that's sitting opposite you or behind you might not actually know what it is that you're playing. So if you freestyle a bar, half a bar, they won't know that. So just keep the flow, keep on going. And then here are just some common mistakes that I find people making when they do have these mental routines. And the first one is overthinking. And this is a huge one, especially for me. This overthinking sort of leads to something that we call paralysis under pressure. So you can't feel your legs, or you start shaking, or you get extra nervous because you are overthinking the finer details. And this can be fixed by reaching flow state. I know it's easier said than done, but the main thing, or arguably the only thing you should be focusing on during your set, is the center of your drum, or the center of your lead drum. And the next is that some people don't actually practice their routines. If you don't practice, don't expect it to show up on the competition day like some sort of emotional support fairy. You need to sort of treat every rep like a mini performance. And again, muscle memory starts to kick in when you practice things. And another very important one that sits heavy with me as well is comparing yourself to others. Look, someone will always be faster than you, or someone will always have cleaner 3-beat rolls than you, or they might even have better color sticks than you. But comparing yourself to them just robs you of the confidence that you've worked so hard to get. Your only job to focus on when you're in this set is you, your sound, and your feeling. So the next time you end up playing, whether it's in a competition, a show, a concert, or even in front of your mirror in your bedroom, just remember that your hands aren't the only thing that control the performance. It's your mind as well. And that simple routine is what separates a shaky set from a top grade set. And just a sidebar, if no one's told you this today or you haven't heard it in a while, you're a lot more capable than you think. And with this mental routine, you can become unstoppable. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel to see next week's final episode of Mindset Monday.